Hey, this is Luke with Salt Strong. In this video, we have a knot contest, the uni knot versus the clinch knot, and we did it for the 3 core line types. And I've done most of the tests so far, and I've seen some very surprising results. These are 2 very popular knots. One of them is better with fluoro, one's better with mono, and one is absolutely terrible with braid. Just to show how bad one of these is for braid, here it is. So here's how the test works. We have the line, we have the knot right here. We have this over, so this will never break. The break is always here in the knot. We can see the pound breakage point that it happens, and we have a motorized unit, and watch this knot. It is going to totally slide through, and it happens at a relatively weak point. You can see that knot is literally unwinding, and that's at 8 pounds. So it's been pretty common right at the 8 pound mark. The line, it doesn't break, but it slides right out, and that is, again, a very, very popular knot. With braid, doesn't work so good. With mono, it actually works really well. And so I'll switch over the computer and I'll show which knots are best for these given lines. All right, so here are the results. We have everything in Excel. And so mono, fluoro, braid. And so here are the lines we're using, right? We'll just go through one at a time. So the Andy, here the clinch knot is this first column, uni knot is the next, and both of these were with 5 turns. So 5 turns around the line, the clinch knot, 5 turns around the uni knot. The clinch knot was the surprising winner at 14% better, which was a surprise. I always thought that the uni was stronger. With mono, that's not the case, which was cool. Fluoro, so this is 20-pound Seagar, right? So this is, again, clinch knot, uni knot. They were basically almost the same, right? So it ended up being a 1% advantage to clinch. The clinch had the highest. It also had the lowest. I could have just made a mistake on that one and really killed the average. But either way, that clinch knot, again, a knot that I thought wasn't as good as the uni knot, actually did better, and it's actually easier to tie. It's quicker to tie. So now, based on this test, I'm actually switching from the uni to the clinch knot when, I guess, in the few times that I'm actually using a snug knot for either a mono or a fluoro. So really cool to see that. Another surprise was how bad the clinch knot is with braid. And so with braid, right, I put the 10x on there. That means I wrapped around 10 times. So instead of going around 5 times, I double it for braid. Braid has a much more slick surface, and it doesn't bite into itself very well. So I usually double up all the turns. And so in this case, the clinch knot at 10 turns still wasn't enough surface area to hold the line. So it slipped out. In one case, it slipped out at around 6 pounds. Most of the time it was around 8. And so the average was 8.09, whereas the uni knot never slipped. So the uni knot is definitely the option between these two for braid. And so again, that's a 10-turn uni knot, never did slip. It held and actually held really well in 2 of these instances, over 17 pounds. Anyhow, I just wanted to do this test. I heard a lot of questions come in about the clinch knot and the uni knot. When is it good? When is one good when the other one not so good? So I decided, okay, let me just go put it to the test. We now have this knot tester that is very accurate. And so based on this, right, based on at least these lines tested, every line is a little bit different though, so you might want to test it yourself. But based on what I've seen so far, this clinch knot is actually really good for mono and fluoro, very impressive and super easy to tie. It's also called the fisherman's knot, right? It's a very, very popular knot. And then the uni knot is definitely the way to go for the braid. Do not use clinch knot for braid. It proved to not work very effectively. So that's it for now. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions or if you have any suggestions on other knots to test out. So my goal is to do these once a week, and so I'd love to hear some input on which knot or knots you'd like to see tested next. And if you'd like to see the full list of all the knots we've tested so far, I'll put a link down below. It's on saltstrong.com. And if you're new to Salt Strong, just know that we are the best fishing club in America because we actually guarantee that you'll be catching more fish while saving time and money. We do this through our premium education, through our exclusive insider community, and through huge discounts on all the tackle you need. To learn more, go to saltstrong.com. Otherwise, hope to see you again soon.